Good afternoon, everyone. If you can please find your seats, we're about to begin. Good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to welcome you all here. This is the first time in a couple of years that we've all gathered together in one room for award ceremony, so this is fantastic. A special welcome today to the parents who have joined us. Thanks so much for being with us today. And ladies, acknowledging that it is a little bit warm in here, if you need to, please take your blazer off and just put it on the back of your chair. Today we recognize students who have dared to go beyond the norm, who have dreamed big and acted on that dream, who have risked failure and persevered, who have stepped outside of their comfort zones and grown because of it. And so our prayer this morning echoes St. Angela's words from the prologue to her counsels. Act, move, believe, strive, hope, cry out to God with all your heart, for without doubt you will see marvelous things if you direct everything to the praise and glory of God and the good of souls. And so we pray. Lord, whatever we build, give us a glimpse of your glory. Whatever we make, give us a sense of wonder. Wherever we travel, give us a sense of reverence. Whoever we meet, give us a sense of awe. Whatever we do, give us a sense of achievement. And whatever our situation, give us knowledge of you. And we ask this in Christ's name and through the intercession of St. Angela. Amen. And at this time, we'll begin with our academic awards.
At this time, we would like to congratulate the first and second honor roll students. Students receiving first honors last semester had a 3.75 GPA with no grade below C, no incompletes, and a minimum of 6 courses. First honors, please stand to be recognized. You may be seated. Congratulations. Students receiving second honors last semester had a 3.25 GPA and no grade below C, in incompletes and a minimum of 6 courses. Second honors, please stand to be recognized. You may be seated. Good job. The Scholars Award. The Ursuline Scholars Award is given to students who have achieved a cumulative grade point average of 4.0 or better at the end of the first semester for 2021-2022. Would the students who have earned the Scholars Award this year please stand when your name is called and stay standing until all the recipient names have been called. From the freshman class, Margaret Ashley. And there are a lot, so please hold your applause till the very end and we'll give them all a round of applause. Elia Bartoni, Isabella Becker, Victoria Book, Natalie Briggs, Aoife Bryowski, Clara Deisner, Kelsey Flanagan, Jessica Foldy, Lydia Heldorfer, Remington Kerberg, Grace Kozlowski, Sydney McDonald, Samantha Moore, Gabriella Richards, Isabella Rader, Emma Schiller, Allison Sinak, Gretchen Starkey, Ashley Strauss, Brooke Tatum, Elena Van Cardo, Megan Ward, Hannah Welker, and Ellen Williams. Let's give them a hand. You may be seated. From the sophomore class, we have Emma Austin, Ava Becker, Sophia Bonsanti, Emily Brasser, Allison Burkett, Helen Kramer, Isabella Doss, Ava Demko, Gabrielle Ellsworth, Claudia Fisher, Gianna Fogarty, Emily Gagnapane, Sophia Garoso, Mia Gordon, Susie Hanley, Brooke Hawkins, Kaylee Hebrank, Corson Henderson, Emma Hingle, Lindsay Houston, Paige Howard, Tessa Kathreiner, Alicia Kessler, Lucy Labuda, Adriana Lupo, Madeline Martin, Allison Molitor, Josephine Nager, Kristen Nienhaus, Natalie Pate, Olivia Patsos, Elena Quigley, Kate Rathaus, Catherine Rohde, Grace Rose, Maria Stein, Mary Grace Steinlage, Madeline Swip, Catherine Tang, Caitlin Tolley, Ella Trina, Christina Wiedemcheck, Sophia Ward, Charlotte Weinhart, Ellie Weston, Ella Wood, Sydney Yordy, and Taylor Zarinelli. And for the juniors, we have Lauren Baer, Hannah Bauman, Meredith Barisi, Ella Brinley, Madeline Brown. You should be standing when your name is called. Okay. Antoinette Cleaver, Mara Doherty, Natalie Druger, Isabella Garcia, Elena Hausman, Shelby Ilko, Mia LaMartina, Julia Lammert, Elizabeth Langer, Alexandria Mazdra, Nicole Metter, Sophia Micah, Bella Ott, Jody Perkins, Liliana Pieri, Jane Portell, Caitlin Powell, Amelia Rabel, Ella Riley, Angeles Robledo, Teresa Sanchez, Emma Sherman, Natalie Summerhauser, Emily Stotts, Mary Stotts, Carolyn Tang, Maria Van Cardo, Maya Walsh, Emma Wells, and Peyton Wenenberg. Nice job. And for the seniors, we have Leah Anderson, Sarah Ashrafzadeh, Rose Baldus, Leah Barnes, Lindsay Beringhouse, Megan Belrose, Mary Caitlin Brasser, Gabrielle Breeding, Quinn Brewster, Sophia Brown-Bosey, Ann Burkemper, Emily Dacus, Megan DeClue, Teresa Del Rosario, Faith Duncan, Lauren Elfrink, Molly Fagan, Heidi Fox, Morgan Frankie, Mary Grant, Elena Gronick, Sarah Hanley, Rihanna Herndon, Faith Johnson, Anna Kozlowski, Sophia Leos, Genevieve Laritz, Marcella Markway, Megan Masdra, Gabriella Meyer, Lillian Meyer, Kathleen Mahalski, Grace O'Malley, Grace Petchel, Ann Polanski, Danielle Price, Mara Quigley, Madeline Rose, Ava Scheller, Madeline Schneiderhan, Gabriana Smith, Sarah Stotts, Grace Trina, Laura Treader, Megan Van Cardo, Kyla Verslois, Brooke Weber, Lauren Weber, Audrey Wickman, and Spring Joe. All academic pins for the freshmen, sophomores, and juniors will be distributed next week in homes on Thursday, April 28th. And all senior pins will be in the senior bags at the end of the ceremony. Next, Dr. Mahalski will present the Missouri Girls States Awards.
Girls State is a national program sponsored by the American Legion Auxiliary and is open to students who have completed their junior year of high school. It's a program in which the attendees study government on the local, state, and national levels by active participation in the democratic process. We would like to take a moment to recognize last year's recipient who has already received her certificate and participated during the summer of 2021. Elena Gronick, please stand. Congratulations, Elena. We would now like to recognize the recipient of Ursuline's Missouri Girls State nomination for 2022, who will be participating in the week-long program at Lindenwood University this summer. And this award goes to Elena Hassman. Elena, please come forward. We would like to recognize the students who have received renewable academic scholarships as freshmen based on their strong academic credentials entering Ursuline Academy. So please stand as your name is called. For the Academic Excellence Scholarship, this required a core composite score on 7th or 8th grade standardized testing at the 98th or 99th percentile. So please stand, Megan Ward and Brooke Tatum. Congratulations. The Principal's Scholarship requires a core composite score on the 7th or 8th grade standardized testing at the 96th or 97th percentile. Please stand, Colleen Williams. And the STEAM Scholarship requires a subtest score in science on 7th or 8th grade standardized testing at the 90th percentile or higher. So please stand, Natalie Briggs, Megan Ward, Clara Deisner, Grace Kozlowski, Emma Schiller, Kathleen Weatherby, Ellen Williams, and Brooke Tatum. Congratulations, ladies. This year, we have 2 global scholars in the class of 2022. These students have demonstrated intellectual achievement, a commitment to service, a passion for international issues, and a desire to be involved in global change through the completion of a rigorous global scholar curriculum through the Ursuline Education Network. Would the following 2 students who have received Global Scholar distinction this year please stand? Megan DeClue and Spring Joe. Congratulations. The Missouri Scholars 100 is a statewide program that honors 100 of Missouri's top academic students in the graduating class of 2022. The selection is based primarily on a formula using the student's grade point average and ACT score. This year, we are pleased to announce that Spring Joe has been selected as a Missouri Scholars 100 recipient. Spring, please come forward. Since 1921, the National Honor Society has recognized excellence in high school students across the nation. NHS is open by application to juniors and seniors who have a cumulative grade point average of 3.95 or better and who consistently demonstrate leadership, character, and service to an outstanding degree. The induction ceremony takes place in the fall of the school year. Students participate in a variety of service projects in the school community, totaling at least 10 hours each year. Would all members of NHS please stand to be recognized? Congratulations, you may be seated. The Missouri Department of Elementary and Secondary Education honors Missouri's outstanding seniors by awarding the George Washington Carver Award to the top 10% of the graduating class. I ask that the following students stand as your name is called, and I'd ask you to hold your applause until the list is complete. In alphabetical order, the following students in the class of 2022 have received the George Washington Carver Award: Rose Baldus, Leah Barnes, Quinn Brewster, Ann Burkemper, Heidi Fox, Katie Grant, Anna Kozlowski, Ella Meyer, Lillian Meyer, Kathleen Mahalski, Mara Quigley, Kyler Verslois, and Spring Joe. Congratulations, ladies. The Missouri Higher Education Academic Scholarship, commonly known as Bright Flight, is awarded to students who score in the top 3% or the top 4th or 5th percentiles of all Missouri residents taking the ACT or the SAT assessment. At this time, a score of 30 or above qualifies a student for this honor. I ask that the following students stand as your name is called and ask you to hold your applause until the list is complete. The following Ursuline students in alphabetical order from the class of 2022 who have achieved Bright Flight status are Rose Baldus, Megan DeClue, Heidi Fox, Ella Meyer, Kathleen Mahalski, and Spring Joe. Congratulations, ladies. The President's Award for Educational Excellence is awarded to students with a GPA of 3.5 and above and who have achieved an ACT score in the top 85%, which is a 27 or above. I ask that the following students stand as your name is called and ask you to hold your applause until the list is completed. In alphabetical order, the following students in the class of 2022 have received the President's Award for Education Excellence. Rose Baldus, Leah Barnes, Josephine Brune, Ann Burkemper, Megan DeClue, Heidi Fox, Katie Grant, Elena Gronick, Anna Kozlowski, Genevieve Laritz, Ella Meyer, Lillian Meyer, Kathleen Mahalski, Ann Polanski, Maura Quigley, Lucy Shamel, Laura Treader, and Spring Joe. Congratulations, ladies. At this time, Mrs. Mullen will take us through the individual department awards.
The Art Award. This 4-year award is given to a student who shows growth in long-term creativity in multiple and diverse art classes. This student demonstrates dedication to the arts and a desire which sets her apart from others. This year's recipient of the 4-year Art Award goes to Lucy Shamel. Congratulations. Business Technology Award. The student receiving the Business Technology Award is one that has gone above and beyond in the course and graduation requirements set forth by Ursuline for this department. Hard work, dedication, determination, and excelling in the subject area by continuing to come back and take additional business and technology courses have been a part of this student's UA story since her freshman year. The great effort she puts into her work, the knowledge she attains and showcases, and the excitement she exhibits in her projects and assignments have set her apart from the rest. This year's recipient of the Business Technology Award goes to Sarah Hanley. The English Award. The English Award is given to a student who embodies the key aims of the English department at Ursuline Academy, which include fine writing skills, keen critical thinking abilities, an appreciation of reading and literary forms, and the recognition of the larger global world as one's place in it. This year's recipient of the English Award goes to Lauren Weber. The Math Award. The 4-year Math Award allows the math department to recognize seniors who have excelled in the honors math program. Consideration is given not only to academic excellence, but also to the methods she uses to attain that success and her contributions to the class. This year, we are honoring a student who has shown mathematical attention to detail, a strong work ethic and persistence, an ability to think outside the box, an ability to remain calm when the problems get hard. The 2022 recipient of the 4-year Math Award is awarded to Ella Meyer. Mu Alpha Theta. This is the National High School and Two-Year College Mathematics Honor Society. The purpose of the organization is to stimulate interest in mathematics by providing public recognition of superior mathematical scholarship and by promoting various mathematical activities. The criteria for becoming a member at Ursuline Academy include maintaining a 3.0 GPA in all high school math courses and having earned credit in at least 4 semesters of high school math. In addition to attending bi-weekly meetings and Pi Week fundraiser, Mu Alpha Theta developed a tutoring program on Mondays after school at the Jean Slay's Boys and Girls Club of Greater St. Louis. Each student must attend 5 tutoring sessions as part of their requirements for Mu Alpha Theta. Would all members of Mu Alpha Theta please stand to be recognized? The Science Award. The Science Award is given to the senior that has achieved high academic achievement in 4 years of science at Ursuline. This year's Science Award goes to Katie Grant. The Bausch and Loam Award. The Bausch and Loam Award is given to a junior that has shown outstanding academic achievement and superior intellectual promise in the field of science. The Bausch and Loam Award for 2022 goes to Bella Ott. Social Studies Award. The Social Studies Award is presented to a student that exemplifies a love of learning about the social sciences. Thus, the recipient of this award actively pursues knowledge and understanding about the world, its people, and institutions. In the classroom, she thinks critically about the complex problems that global citizens face, and she shows promise in utilizing her love of learning and knowledge about the world to better her community. This year's Social Studies Award goes to Heidi Fox. Next up, Dr. Mahalski will lead us through the Performing Arts Awards.
Thank you. The Marilyn Muir Dance Award, named in memory of Mrs. Muir, the initial instructor of dance at Ursuline, is presented to the student who best reflects Mrs. Muir's love of dance and commitment to the performing arts. The recipient of the Marilyn Muir Dance Award is Liz Seiler. The National Honor Society for Dance Arts is a program of the National Dance Education Organization created to recognize outstanding artistic merit, leadership, and academic achievement in students studying dance in public and private schools in K through 12 education, dance studios, cultural and community centers, performing arts organizations, and post-secondary education. The NHSDA secondary program goals are to promote a desire for lifelong learning in the field of dance, to encourage an understanding and appreciation for dance as an art form. Would the senior members of the NHSDA please stand to be recognized? The recipient of the Director's Award has demonstrated her love for the theater arts through her inspiring dedication and her willingness to accept a leadership role in building community. She celebrates the uniqueness of the individual by supporting her cast and crewmates both on and off the stage. Finally, it is her caring acceptance that nurtures the community of spirit in which we thrive. The recipient has fully given of herself, her time, and her talents to every production. The recipient of this year's Director's Award goes to Lauren Weber. The 4-year Drama Award. These theater ladies have performed or crewed all 4 years during their Ursuline career. We are forever indebted to them for sharing their dedication, talents, energy, openness, and willingness to be a part of something bigger than themselves. They have been and will always be an integral part in the growth of our theater department, and they will always have a piece of our heart. Would the students who have participated in drama for 4 years please stand? The Ursuline Academy Music Award is given to a senior who distinguishes herself by her musical accomplishments and through her leadership. The student chosen for this award uses her musical skill to serve as an ambassador for the Ursuline Music Department both on and off campus. The recipient of this award demonstrates this through her dedicated service to the musical ensembles at UA, participation in music-related activities at school, and by sharing her talent in the larger community. This year's music award goes to Danielle Price. Mrs. Mullen will now present the World Language Awards.
The French Carol Ballora Award. This award is given in memory of Carol Ballora, a beloved Ursuline French teacher at Ursuline Academy from 1981 to 1994. This award is given to the student who best exemplifies her love of French language and culture. This year's Carol Ballora French Award recipient is Olivia Wilmus. The French Honor Society. The French Honor Society provides an opportunity to recognize outstanding scholarship in the study of the French language. This honorary organization is sponsored by the American Association of Teachers of French. In order to be invited to SHF chapter at Ursuline Academy, a student must earn a B+ average or higher for the second semester of Honors French 2. A student who earns a B+ or higher average in the first semester of Honors French 3 course may also be invited to participate. Students must take the third-year Honors French course to be inducted. Members must take 4 years of French in order to wear the tricolor cord at graduation. Would the members of the French Honor Society please stand to be recognized? The Latin Award. The Latin Award is given annually to a student who has taken 4 years of Latin and who has demonstrated an interest in Roman culture, history, and of course the Latin language. The Latin Award is presented this year to Tessa Del Rosario. The Latin Honor Society. The Latin Honor Society recognizes students who demonstrate a strong interest in the study of Latin and maintain a B+ average in Honors Latin 2 and Honors Latin 3. Earlier this year, junior class members were initiated into the society during a ceremony which was held annually during the second semester. Would the following senior members of the Latin Honor Society please stand to be recognized? The Spanish Award. The student who receives the Spanish Award displays strong academic performance, demonstrates a willingness to use the language in high school and beyond, and models a sincere appreciation for Hispanic people and culture. This year's Spanish Award goes to Gabriana Smith. Spanish Honor Society. HHS seeks to recognize high school student achievement in Spanish and to promote a profound interest in Hispanic studies. In order to receive an invitation to join Ursuline Academy's Las Oranas chapter of the Society, a student must be currently enrolled in Honors Spanish 3 or Honors Spanish 4. The invitation is based on the student's performance in her Spanish honors courses and her dedication to learning about the literature, language, and people of the Hispanic world. Members are available to tutor in Spanish. Other activities are determined by the membership from year to year. Would the members of the Spanish Honor Society please stand to be recognized? The 4-year Language Award. Students who study French, Latin, or Spanish for 4 years will receive the 4-year language cord at graduation. Would the students in French 4, Latin 4, and Spanish 4 please stand? Please be seated. Good job. Please welcome Mrs. Terry Rogan and Mrs. Weston up to the stage to present the Campus Ministry Awards. Okay.
Good afternoon, everyone. The awards we're presenting focus on the core value and school motto of Serviam, I Will Serve. As a school community, you have completed our completed 21,284 hours of service, which is remarkable. Give yourselves a round of applause for that. We're so proud of your dedication to the St. Louis community and beyond, even in the midst of COVID. Today, we honor our students for their exemplary commitment to service. Our students who have doubled the encouraged number of service hours will receive this, our students who have doubled the required number of service hours will receive this award. Students will receive a star pin corresponding with their class color, which acknowledge their commitment to Serviam. These pins are to be worn on their blazer. If you're receiving this award, the freshmen, sophomores, and juniors, your award will be distributed in the home period next week. We first recognize members of the class of 2025 who received this award for completing 40 or more hours of service, and they earned a green pin for this year. Would you please stand and be recognized? Jordan Boyer, Natalie Briggs, Ava Brindell, Aoife Bryowski, Clara Deisner, Claire Fagan, Isabella Hart, Bella Jimenez, Vivian Jones, Gracie Kozlowski, Olivia Mohan, Kaylee Rooney, Abby Schmidt, Ashley Strauss, Caitlin Thornberry, and Ellen Williams. Congratulations.
Next, we recognize members of the class of 2024 who received this award for completing 60 or more hours of service. They have earned a blue pin for the 2021-2022 school year. Would you please stand and be recognized? Emma Austin, Ava Becker, Sophia Basanti, Allison Burkett, Helen Kramer, Ava Demko, Gabrielle Ellsworth, Claudia Fisher, Gianna Fogarty, Emily Geinpain, Susie Hanley, Corson Henderson, Emma Hingle, Allison Molitor, Emily Naunheim, Anna Almos, Olivia Patzos, Elena Quigley, Anna Stewart, Caitlin Tolley, Christina Videmchek, Sophia Ward, Charlotte Weinhardt, Ellie Weston, and Olivia Whitlock. Congratulations, ladies.
Now we recognize members of the class of 2023 who as juniors completed a total of 80 or more hours of service, and you will be receiving the gold star pin this year. When your name is called, please stand and be recognized. Hannah Bauman, Meredith Barasi, Madeline Brown, Isabella Corsi, Mara Doherty, Natalie Druger, Ava Elking, Ava Ermold, Faith Forrest, Isabella Garcia, Elena Hassman, Kennedy Kohlmeyer, Elizabeth Langer, Mary Luina, Nicole Metter, Sophie Micah, Bella Ott, Kate Powell, Mallory Rem, Jane Sanchez, Teresa Sanchez, Emma Sherman, Grace Tice, Peyton Wenenberg, Ellie Wunderlich, and Annie Younger. Congratulations.
We now recognize the class of 2022 for their service accomplishments. And I would just reiterate, in the midst of COVID, there's typically a 120-hour service requirement, but due to COVID restrictions and a change to junior service, there is a 70-hour requirement of service in order to graduate from Ursuline Academy this year. If you, the class of 2022, chose only to do the required hours, you would have 6,370 logged hours of service, which in and of itself is impressive. However, you as a class went way above and beyond that requirement and completed 10,504 hours of service. more than 1.2 years of continuous service. And thank you. In addition to the Star Pen, these seniors who completed at least 140 hours of service will also receive a red honor cord to be worn on graduation day, signifying the commitment to our core value of serviam. Please stand and be recognized. Caitlin Abkemeyer, Leah Anderson, Ellie Applebaum, Rose Baldus, Leah Barnes, Lindsay Beringhouse, Olivia Besson, Gabrielle Breeding, Katie Christensen, Tessa Del Rosario, Heidi Fox, Katie Grant, Sarah Hanley, Anna Kozlowski, Anna Lindwadell, Ella Meyer, Lily Meyer, Kit Mahalski, Ann Polanski, Ellie Prusacki, Maura Quigley, Gabby Smith, Gracie Trina, Kyla Versluis, Lauren Weber, Olivia Wilmus, and Spring Joe. Congratulations.
Each school year, Ursuline Educational Network sponsors the Ursuline Student Service Recognition Program to recognize Ursuline students across North America committed to our core value of service within the UEN with the UEN Community Service Award. We are proud to recognize the following students for their involvement in unique service opportunities. And would you please come forward when your name is called? Ava Elking for her work with Kids of Victory Summer Program. And Susie Hanley for her volunteer work with National Charity League. Congratulations. The next two awards are given to high school seniors around the St. Louis area for their commitment to service and social justice issues. Over the course of the semester, these students have been recognized at various events for their achievement. The Martin Luther King Jr. Model of Justice Award. We are proud to honor Elena Gronick with the 2022 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Model of Justice Award. This award is presented to high school students who have demonstrated through their attitude and their work a commitment to serving humanity and the broader community. These students have made justice a central part of their lives and have committed themselves to the noble struggle for equal rights. Elena was honored during the annual Archdiocesan Martin Luther King Jr. Model of Justice Award celebration, which took place in January. Congratulations.
And the Archbishop May Service Award. It's presented to one senior student who is an outstanding example of living out Christian service within their community and school. We are proud to honor Leah Anderson with this award. Leah's passion for serving the poor and vulnerable has been a part of her story for many years. She volunteers regularly at the Sister Christine's Food Pantry on the St. Joseph Parish campus. Her dedication to this vital organization in her community is inspiring. She has been committed to this organization for the past 7 years. She also has spent time volunteering with local parishes for various summer programs as well as retreats. During her time at Ursuline Academy, Leah has completed almost 400 hours of service. Leah was recognized in March at a special mass with Archbishop Rosansky. Congratulations, Leah.
You good? Okay. Mrs. Kemp would be here, but she is unavailable at this time. But we're here to present the Big Sis, Little Sis Mentor Award. The purpose of this award is to recognize a sophomore big sister who has gone above and beyond the expectations to develop a positive relationship with her freshman little sister. She has served as a positive role model and has helped her little sister become adjusted to UA life and the spirit of Ursuline hospitality. Freshmen had the opportunity to nominate their big sister or sisters for this award. And I have to say, this year we had a number of incredible nominations, so many that 2 recipients were selected. It's the most nominations we've ever had. Our first little sister writes, "My big has taught me how to reach outside of my comfort zone and encouraged me to try new things at Ursuline. I have learned that it doesn't matter your past, we're all worthy of love from one another. She has taught me how to talk with teachers when I needed help and that there is no such thing as impossible. She has taught me that high school doesn't have to be so scary and that there are so many people standing right there to help and support you at whatever point you are in your life. Emma wants to be a part of my journey at UA and help me along the way. Not only is she my big sister and mentor, but she's also my best friend." Our first recipient of the 2022 Big Sister Mentor Award is Emma Hingle, nominated by her little sister, Ellen Williams. Come on up. Ellen, come up too. You get to give it to her. Come on. Get to her. Congratulations. Congrats. Our second little sister shared, "My big is a perfect example of what it means to be a sister. She's kind, helpful, listens to you when you're having problems, will help you when you need advice, and she's very encouraging. Throughout my very first semester of high school, she has been there for me in ways, even just by being a great role model. I don't have an actual sister in my family, but I know I could go to her about anything and everything. She has been a great peer and friend to me, and I wouldn't have known how to get through this year without her." We're pleased to announce Abby Delph is the second recipient, nominated by her little sister, Molly Moises, from Mrs. King's home. Come on down. Congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you. Please welcome Dr. Mahalski and Coach Brooks to the stage to help present our major athletic awards for 2022.
The St. Louis Post-Dispatch Scholar Athlete is recommended by the coaching staff and is presented to the senior who excels academically. Her class rank must be 25% or higher, and who also demonstrates excellence in her sport. This year's St. Louis Post-Dispatch Scholar Athlete is awarded to Katie Grant. The Spirit of St. Angela Award is given to a senior who models the spirit of St. Angela. This award will be given to a senior who, over the course of her 4 years at Ursuline, lives out the characteristics of courtesy, loyalty, courage, respect, loving kindness, faith, and leadership on and off the field of play. This year's recipient of the Spirit of St. Angela Award goes to Heidi Fox. The Senior Athlete of the Year is also given to a senior recommended by the coaching staff. The student athlete who receives this award will have demonstrated one or all of the following qualities: commitment, dedication, loyalty to the entire athletic program, athletic excellence, and exceptional sportsmanship. This year's Senior Athlete of the Year is Mara Quigley.
Congratulations, Mara.
The athletic department's final recognition is for our four-year athletes. Seniors, please stand if you have been in one or more sports for 4 years. Congratulations, ladies. We'll now present awards for our activities. First of all, the Leadership for Diversity team. This award is presented to the senior members of the Leadership for Diversity team. Each of them has exhibited respect, courage, and commitment to the vision of raising the awareness levels of many diversity issues which encompass us each day. These diversity team members have shared their confidence, knowledge, and experience with Ursuline students, co-workers, and other high schools and middle schools, diversity conferences, and its social justice workshops. Would the senior members of the Leadership for Diversity team please stand to be recognized? Project USS committee members spend an academic year planning a student giving philanthropy campaign to ensure the future of Ursuline Academy through raising funds for tuition assistance. The members of Project USS received an anchor pin to represent their service earlier in the school year. Will the members of Project USS please stand to be recognized? The Ursuline Academy Student Ambassador Program is an organization that's devoted to serving and representing the Academy, alumni, prospective families, parents, and friends. These young women have dedicated a great deal of time to becoming strong examples of the type of student the Ursuline mission represents, and have been committed to sharing this with the public through personal tours, presentations, and community outreach. Would the Ursuline Academy ambassadors and junior ambassadors please stand to be recognized? The St. Louis County Outstanding Leadership Award is awarded to a junior who displays outstanding leadership and service to her school and service to the community. The 2021-2022 recipient of the St. Louis County Outstanding Student Leader Award is Elena Gronick. At this time, we have a special presentation, and I would like to welcome Jeffrey Evenson, a volunteer for the West Point admissions team, to the stage to present an offer of admission from the United States Military Academy at West Point. Mr. Evenson.
It's great to see you. Nice to see you. There you go. Thank you. I know a couple of you girls out here. Well, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Jeff Evenson. I'm a West Point graduate and a member of the class of 1990. It's a long time ago. It's a privilege to be here this afternoon at Ursuline Academy, representing my alma mater and local graduates to present a member of your graduating class with an appointment to the United States Military Academy at West Point. For those of you who may not know, West Point graduates have served our country for over 2 centuries. Since being founded in 1802, West Point has produced leaders of our nation like Grant, Lee, Pershing, Bradley, Patton, Eisenhower, MacArthur, Schwarzkopf, Petraeus, etc. Graduates have been elected as U.S. presidents, members of Congress, appointed chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, director of the CIA, commander of our cyber defenses, director of the National Security Agency, and served in the cabinets of several presidents, including the current Secretary of Defense. Indeed, we like to say at West Point that much of our history, the history that we teach, is made by the people we taught. But it isn't only military leaders that are produced by the Academy. Of the first 30 NASA astronauts, 6 were West Point graduates, including Ed White, the first American to walk in space, and Buzz Aldrin, the second man to walk on the moon. 3 more West Point graduates have commanded the International Space Station, not to mention Johnson, Walters, McCoy, Holland, and scores of other men and women who have been wildly successful both in and out of the U.S. Army as business executives, entrepreneurs, judges, doctors, attorneys, Duke University's basketball coach, community leaders, and the owner of the NHL franchise in Las Vegas. This year, nearly 15,000 highly qualified students from across the country competed for an appointment to West Point. With so many applicants and only 906 cadets accepted as of today, the admission committee has been very selective. It's an honor that Ursuline Academy has one of those successful applicants in their class of 2022. For the aspiring candidate, the U.S. Military Academy offers a fully paid 4-year college scholarship valued in excess of $300,000, which includes all tuition, room and board, medical and dental care, training costs, and even a monthly paycheck. The 47-month West Point experience will principally be spent at the beautiful and historic place just north of New York City, and culminates with a Bachelor of Science degree and a commission as a second lieutenant in the United States Army. West Point demands a particular kind of student, one who's strongly motivated, physically fit, possesses high academic ability, and has demonstrated leadership potential. This student must receive a nomination from a member of Congress, and our student actually got nominations from all 3 of her members of Congress. And she must realize at West Point excelling at leadership and being fit are as important to the class standing as understanding physics and calculus. That said, the United States Military Academy is among the nation's top academic institutions too. West Point offers over 40 academic majors in both sciences and humanities. The Academy is ranked 3rd as an engineering school and 3rd as a liberal arts school. Recently, Forbes ranked West Point as the #1 public college in the United States. West Point has produced more Rhodes Scholars than any other school in the country outside of Harvard, Yale, and Princeton, including 4 women this year. It also has produced more winners of the Hertz Fellowship, the scientific equivalent of the Rhodes Scholar, than all other schools except Stanford and MIT. At this time, it gives me great pleasure to award this prestigious scholarship to a very deserving Ursuline student, and I'll read it right here. It says, Certificate of Appointment. On behalf of the President of the United States and the United States Military Academy Admission Committee, I take great pleasure in presenting this certificate of appointment to Megan Elizabeth DeClue.
Out on the X. Congratulations, Megan. At this time, please welcome Peggy Slater to the podium to present the President's Award.
Okay, I don't know how it happens that I have to follow that, but it is my pleasure. Good afternoon, everybody. So, depending upon her interests, strengths, and goals, each senior travels a path at Ursuline that is uniquely her own. And today we celebrate each and every one of you. Your achievements, big and small, seen and unseen. You should all be very proud of yourselves. I established the President's Award during my first year here to acknowledge a contribution that a particular senior has made that might be less obvious and could easily go unnoticed. But it stands out to me as something that has changed our community in a meaningful way. She is not the traditional kind of leader, that person who you see at the front of every meeting, but she leads in a more quiet way, by her example. I take this award pretty seriously, and I have my eye out all year for a deserving recipient. I'm happy to say that there are several among the class of 2022 who fit the description, but I had to pick just one. This year's recipient can be described in the following way: pretty low-key, but in the best possible way; reliable, always working; a solid leader in the classroom with group projects; always encouraging her classmates to be at their best. And this is where you might start cluing in into who we're talking about here. A knitter of over 25 newborn hats for Our Ladies Inn, and the person who does her best to make sure that the Barista Cafe is open as much as possible so none of us have to go without that caramel macchiato. Congratulations to the 2022 recipient of the President's Award, Lily Meyer.
Congratulations. Mrs. Mullen is now going to present the St. Angela Award to two special seniors from the class of 2022.
The St. Angela Award. The Spirit of St. Angela Awards are presented to two students who, over the course of their time at Ursuline, have exemplified the spirit of St. Angela Merici by living out the characteristics of the Ursuline graduate profile while contributing to the spirit and positive identity of their class. Each has exemplified a commitment to academic excellence, a respect for the uniqueness of each individual, a nurturing of her own development as a whole person, a commitment to faith-based living and leadership in a global community, and a lived understanding of the depth of the Ursuline motto, I will serve. One awardee is chosen by the Ursuline coworkers and one by her classmates. Both will have the opportunity to address the Ursuline community at their commencement ceremonies. Would the following students please come forward? The coworker nominated recipient, Ella Meyer. Good job. And the senior class nominated recipient, Mara Quigley. At this time, I would like to call forward the house captains to the front of the stage down here. From Servicio House, we have Josie Brune and Ella Meyer. Cortesia is Rose Baldus and Elena Gronick. Coraggio House is Audrey Wickman and Spring Joe. And from Lealta, we have Gabby Breeding and Faith Johnson. All house captains will be wearing a special medal on graduation day that recognizes their leadership as captains. Thank you, house captains. Okay, now we need the house captains. Yep. Okay, so Coraggio, you're going to hold this for just a moment. We have one final award this year, and it is for the house competition for this entire past year. Each of you students and coworkers deserve a pat on the back for participating and embracing our house system. The winning house had a total of 60.26 points And the second and third place had 53.27 and 53.23 points, so it was super close. And the house in fourth place had 43.24 points. You all did so well. Last year's winner of the house crown was Cortesia. And they will be passing on the crown to this year's winner, which is Coraggio. Congratulations, Coraggio. Okay, congratulations. All right, we will display that crown proudly and we will think of you. Way to go. All right, you may go back to your seats, please. Good job. Yep. Okay. As we close this ceremony, thank you all for this beautiful award ceremony. Thank you, parents and special guests, for allowing your daughters to be here and for you all being here as well. And if you are a senior, you have a bag to pick up in O'Hara Hall. All seniors have a bag labeled with their name. We will be dismissed by classes. And seniors, you are going to be dismissed through O'Hara Hall, and the rest of the classes will leave the gym through the doors by the athletic offices. Please stay seated until your class is called. At this time, if you are a teacher, or if you are a parent or a special guest, you may be dismissed, and all house deans are dismissed to O'Hara Hall to assist with the senior award bags.